it's Becca. I'm here to make a Christmas card with you today. This Christmas card is not my usual style that I usually make, but I thought I would give it a try, something a lot more simple and more monochromatic. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. This is going to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then I have used the Winter Frolic Cricut cartridge, and I cut out this ornament here, and so I cut this at 3 inches, and I used the center point feature on my Cricut to put it in the middle of where I wanted the image to go. And then when you use the center point, basically you pick, this is like the middle of the paper, and then it will cut the image so that it's directly around it. So that's how I cut out my image. The cardstock that I'm using is just some cardstock I got from at Michael's, and it's got kind of a nice little shimmer. So we're going to go ahead and start sticking some pieces down. So the cream that I have here is from the exact same collection as the red, and it's going to go right on here, and it's also shimmery. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that down. And then I have a red piece again, and there's no pattern paper on this card either, so the red piece is going to go here, and again I'll just use my ATG gun and stick it down. And so this is where my sentiment's going to go, so I'm going to be stamping that before I do stick on the last part. But basically this is my image that I cut, the ornament, and then I took the red again and I used an embossing folder and I embossed it. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick the ATG around where the ornament is, so that it stays stuck really well. Because this is going to be going on pop dots. And then I'm just going to go ahead and ATG around the sides of the embossed image, because embossed images have a harder time sticking. So we'll just go ahead and I'll just line that up where I want it. There. And so as you can see, you have this really pretty embossed ornament, and that's going to go on there, but I'm going to pop this up, so I want to stamp before I pop that up. So the sentiment I'm going to be using is from an Amy R. Christmas stamp set. And when you get her stamps, they're mounted, but they're not cut off, and some of them are like really, really close together, so I find them really difficult to cut. I've just been cutting them as I've been using them, but like this one went like this, and so you can see like the top of the piece and that right here, they're just so close together. You have to be so careful when you're cutting them, or else you're going to wreck the stamp. So I just thought I would show you where I got these. The stamp set that I got came like this. It said the Christmas verses, but it didn't have the sayings on it, so I just kind of made my own. I stamped the whole thing out before I cut it, so I kind of know what stamps are on, so I can kind of see. So these are just rubber stamps, so you just peel off the backing, and then you just need a mounting block, which I like to use this Fiskars one because I can line it up on the grid lines. And I'm also going to do a test stamp before I stamp this, because I have never used this stamp before, so sometimes they don't stamp right the first time. So I just like to test them. So I have my pop dots on here, and I'm just going to peel them off. I get these ones at Walmart. They're like $1 for a pack. And then I'm just going to go ahead and line that up how I like it. Like so. And then I am not going to do a whole lot. I'm just going to add a few little rhinestones. So these are just from Michael's. They are just simple. And I'm just going to put 3 here at the top and then 3 at the bottom, and that will complete the front of the card. So that is the front of my card. Like I said, just really simple, not what I would usually do. But I really like how it turned out. And then for the inside, I'm just going to keep it really simple. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this paper here. And this just measures 4 by 5 1/4. And then I can't really give you the measurements of the front of the card because I didn't measure. I cut this out how I liked it. It's about 3 1/2. About 3 1/4 by 3 1/2 or so. And then I just kind of picked how I wanted the layer to look around it. So for the inside, I just used another one of the Amir sentiments, and it just says, "May you have the gift of faith, the blessing of hope, and the peace of his love at Christmas and always." So I thought that was really pretty, and then I'm just going to go ahead and stick that on, and then it's done. So there you have it. My card is complete. Totally different from my normal style, but I still really like how it turned out. I think it's really pretty. And it's just one of those really like classic tip cards and super easy to reproduce. So have a great day, everybody. Bye.